Try to roll in. Who cares about the double?
Okay.
Because you're trying to steal one at this point.
Yeah.
Or make their last shot more difficult.
Yeah.
So your options, like you said, now you can raise. Because is there a path for a draw on the other side?
No, not really.
Looks like there is from upstairs, but
it's really curly. So like if I went out there, I'd just curl in and jam onto our guard.
Check, so our best option then might be the hit and roll.
But it's on the outside and it curls a lot.
Okay, then go for the draw.
I don't know.
Okay, you only get two. You only get two options here.
The hit or the draw.
Yeah, the hit and roll or the draw, right?
The tap's not even an option now.
The tap is harder than the draw.
Oh, okay. So
for the tap, you got to have the right line and the right weight.
So how much weight would I throw at the hit?
I just throw your normal, just a normal take.
And we'd have to take the inside out.
The hit or hit or a draw.
Why would we tap?
Because it's hard. Where's the draw again?
Well,
on the other side.
It looks like the best draw path is right here. This way, right?
Yeah.
Right here. But you guys make the decision. I mean, the hit looks wide open from the hack. The draw looks tight
iffy
from here, but it looks good from up there. So.
Okay.
And go with what you feel the most comfortable with. Okay? Remember. Back here. Did Tina talk to you guys about positioning? Where you got to stand?
No.
Thirds are skipping third aren't allowed.
Yeah, that's what we got. So yeah. Okay, we're doing the hit because that's the only shot we have.
Well, it looks like we're live for our second live stream of the year.
And you need a lot of ice.
A little slow getting started today. It was a long night last night for the crew.
Yeah, but Bruno made it.
He made it on time.
Yeah.
Just had some technical difficulties getting
He thought it was a 9:30 start, and since he's the only one that does any actual work, Mike and I just sit here.
Anyway, welcome back to the Okotoks Curling Club U18 Junior Bonspiel. Our feature game today is Team Jackson against Team Wright.
I don't like doing these.
So hopefully we get all the parents to tune in here and watch the game.
These are all the B qualifiers, so the winners of these games will move into the championship rounds.
So right now we've got Team Jackson up 4-1. I scored a big 3-end in the last end. So if you're just playing the fourth end now.
So the A qualifiers were played last night. Team Johnston won the top side A, and the bottom side A, I think, was won by Platt.
Yeah.
So those two are off. We actually qualify 6. Those two are set ahead to the semis, and then the winners of these will play off in the quarterfinals to move up to them later today. So if you're interested, you could go to the Okotoks website, and you can actually see the draw as well.
Okotoks, yeah, the draw's on the website, or if you want to go onto Facebook, tell your friends. Obviously, if you're listening to us, you know how to get onto YouTube. So
yeah, just over to here.
All the scores are published on Curl Zone as well.
This is one of the U18 games. We also have a U20 event going on at the same time. This morning on sheet 3 and sheet 6, we have U20 games going on. The other 4 sheets are all U18.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have a gripper on.
Yeah, so in those U20 games we have on sheet 3, we got Team Y Trychowski actually leading 3-1 over Team Crow right now. And on sheet 6, we've got Team Backers up 2-0 on Team Molnar.
We're going to do the raise. We want it at least full 8.
Okay, are we sitting 2 still? Or
yeah, we're still sitting 2.
Awesome.
So he told me to tell you that you and Reese can't stand at the back, like, together.
We can't stand at the hog line?
Like
Oh, yeah, the back.
Sound only goes in.
I mean, the other team's doing that, not so much us, though.
Okay. So a little more weight than last time?
Yeah. We just want heavy draw.
Yeah, okay. Can we go around? It's slowing. Okay.
Just never took the curl there. You get a little bit farther out in the edges. They don't take the curl as quick as they do as you get a little bit tighter.
Another measurement. Yay.
Yo, here, happy birthday, Brooke. It's your birthday? You want to get the measuring tape or? Here, give me your broom.
So I'm going to do a measurement here.
Or not.
I'm not sure if Red did Red already count on that? I don't know when this is for 2 or is that just for 1?
I think it's
It's hard to see on the monitor.
Yeah. Two is being examined right now. What? 2? Brooks Rock? Yeah. Yeah, that was a good draw. You saved our butts. Yeah. I think
Yeah,
so
we
too.
really need that 2 points.
Yeah. Yeah. The thing is, if we only give them 1, it's not bad. If they give them 2, that's iffy. But we didn't give them 3, so I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. 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 My hands are getting cold. We're in the 4th end? Oh yeah, we are. My leg is like shooting pain off it.
I don't think they realize what it likes to.
I think they're. Yeah, I think the team's forgetting they have the mics on. It's the first time it's a good place for all these teams to get a chance. Obviously, Okotoks Club has invested some money in this equipment, so we're giving all the players a chance to be able to wear the mics, be in a situation where they can be watched on the internet. So it's going to take a little time to get used to the talking with the mics connected.
Did you say 1 red?
I hope not.
Oh.
1 red.
You can reach
Okay.
out, really.
Well, they're saying 1 red. We're just looking for a confirmation.
Maybe
Yeah.
that rock behind that guard was a good idea. Yeah.
So Reese just
Oh, why are
pointed
we
to
head
1.
back in here? We could just go at the top.
I think Yellow thought maybe they had 1
You
there,
could?
but so 1 red. So we're going to start the end. 2 down without.
And we're only on the 5th end.
The right team is throwing here. 2 down without, going into 5.
I thought it was red.
Inside!
1, 2!
We want 3! We want 3!
So over on sheet 3, we have the U20 matchup. Crow versus Waichaichowski.
Good sweep.
Looks like Crow is down 2, playing the 4th end. But she's got a double here to lie almost 5 if she makes it. Straight back double on sheet 3.
Nice sweeping.
Oh, Mike's back. He had to go clean up some
Just some
stuff.
administration stuff over there. Our leagues are started up last night, Friday night here at the club. So.
Okay, we'll just leave it.
We were here. Everyone was pretty excited to be back at it.
Just leave it. Possibly.
Yeah, our league plays a little different than this competitive junior curling. We're going to be a physically
judgment.
distant club, so all the teams are required to play physically distant sport, and that means they stay 6 feet away from each other the whole time while they're on the ice. Whereas the competitive side of the juniors, they can actually be a cohort team. So each one of these teams are a cohort team, but they're not. It's not a cohort event. It's just a cohort team. So They have to physically distance from the other teams, but they can be within that 6 feet as a team.
Inside! We want 3! Where is it? We want 3! Take a look!
So 3 means just short of the rings as a guard. A system that was designed by Randy Furby's team back in the day.
Back in the day, that's where everyone...
Wonder how many people are listening to us right now.
Well, we could probably tell her. How many are we up to, Bruno?
They can't hear us, though, Wade.
No. How many are watching right? Oh, we got 2 viewers.
2 viewers. Well, they're trying to get the word out to the families.
And Mike's mom was on, so we know that's one.
And I think your wife's the other one.
Yeah, she might be the other one.
Or maybe it's the 2 coaches upstairs.
Yeah.
'Cause they're
The one coach was definitely on.
trying to hear their kids and what they're saying.
Yeah.
Well, turns out we have 8 viewers, actually, so
Maybe
quadrupled
they're having,
it.
well, maybe they're having viewing parties.
Well, that could be too.
You know, they're all in one house just
Yeah.
watching on TV. There's at least 30 at each party.
Inside!
So, you know, there's lots.
1, 2, 3!
So she's throwing the guard here. These are moving hard.
It's a little tight out of her hand.
Yeah, if you don't get out to the broom, these
Where
things will
is
take
it?
off on you.
Yeah. Yeah, we try and provide
Where is it?
similar to slam
4.
ice, they call it.
Yeah.
Okay, bring it behind the
Yeah,
yellow.
you need to be
Especially
very
for the
positive
Germans.
with
Yeah.
releases. If you're not, they'll just take off on you.
Yeah, it kind of
Good sweep.
separates the players for sure, and hopefully the coaches understand that they got to teach them positive releases and nice follow-throughs to the broom, so the rock will just track a little bit better. You want to try and make the rock run a little straighter, longer, and then finish at the end.
So on sheet 3, Alyssa Crow's throwing a run back for 4.
Yes, we do.
Looks like it's a run back for 4. Yeah.
Oh, we had a little wipeout here.
2. Maybe it was the microphone weighted her down.
Maybe.
She still got it.
Still got a
She
piece.
might make the roll and everything. No, a little too
Oh.
far.
Just didn't come up good enough. Well, this is exciting for these players, though, to be all mic'd up and know they're actually on YouTube TV. And we like to give them another
About the same
cool
weight.
opportunity to prepare them for when they're older on the sports net, playing in the slams.
Yeah. Inside!
Slid out to the broom that time, but
We
you could
want
tell she
3,
just released it a little soft. So
Yeah, just kind of rolled it a little
Where
bit.
is it?
3, 4.
We want 3!
changing the plan here.
3, 4. Yeah, I think we're
Yeah.
back up to it.
Oh, no. Alyssa Crow just,
Good
I
sweep.
think, gave up a steal of 2. She threw the run back trying to get 4 and jammed it on her own. Gave up a steal of 2 on sheet 3, so they'll be down 5-1 after 4 on sheet 3.
Looks like she's trying the double here.
Yeah, it's just
Trying to curl up, but
Geez, didn't end up in a bad spot. Dead in front, second shot. So Wright's gonna guard this.
I can't hear you.
Why are we going at it from that side? Two, three.
Inside.
2, 3.
We want 3. 2. We want 3. 3. 3. Whoa. Good sweep. Nice shot. A little bit. It's okay. Close. Whoa. Whoa.
Weight's good. Whoa. Control up. Whoa.
So once in a while you'll hear dead air. That's basically Mike and I having to shut things down to deal with issues around the club.
Yeah, the club's still running while we're sitting here in the middle of everybody doing some commentating. So we're double duty here. Oh, got a little singing going on out there.
Yeah. You can tell you're in the.
You can tell these kids are really excited to be back out on the ice, though.
Yeah, there's a lot of smiles out here. I think it was a tough stretch for a lot of them.
Yeah, well, the season seemed to be up in the air for a lot of teams, and our goal was to try and make something happen for them and try and do it in a safe manner for all the players and the staff, and so far so good.
Oh, the third just. Yeah, she is. Look, I'm wondering if like the people.
You can tell it's the first time some of these kids have been on microphones.
Little guard all the way. Yep. Normal. Yep. Good sweep.
No,
Nice
good looking
shot.
Pretty good shot, yeah. Keeping the pressure on.
Nice shot.
Bruno's got me running the mics for the kids out here and the mics here. I think he's decided he's sick of Mike and I just sitting here
Doing nothing but
pointing
talking.
things out to him that he should be doing. So now he's handed it over.
Yeah.
We expect a lot
So we
from
got the-
Bruno as a guy that's basically runs TC Energy. And Bruno, you said it earlier. Now we're sticking to it. Can't change it now. You said it.
Hard. Hard.
So we get the third for Team Jackson throwing here. That was Cheyenne, 16 years old, playing
I want to get rid
for
of that.
Team Jackson.
Hit and
Now
roll.
we're going into skip stone, so we got
You gotta guard that.
Cassie Wright
Well, that's just going to be open for a double if we go here. I
trying
wanna
to set up
roll
a big end to
more.
try and get back in this game or put the pressure on.
Actually
Maybe-
talking these
You were a bit
through
light
and
on that last
Yeah,
one.
I realized
pretty
that.
good strategy.
I'm also inside. But I asked them where the space was, and they were like, this much. So I was like, I knew if I took anywhere it would go out.
Good communication. Actually,
Yeah,
out there
really
between
good, I
Skip
thought.
and the
Yeah.
third.
Sometimes the Skip struggled to be honest about what happened with the throw, but she was very honest that you were light and
We're going to hit the
gonna
yellow
need
and
to take a
roll
little
behind
more
our
here.
red.
And
Okay.
We just want to hit control.
All right.
It's 100% belief in each player and trust. Nobody's out there trying to miss the shots, that's for sure. They're trying to do their best to make them. And sometimes you just have to be honest with yourself, like Wade said. If you
Control down.
I think they've got to do
this'll
this pretty
go.
good.
If she's
It's
a
gonna
hair
curl.
down, it'll go.
Gotta go here.
Normal.
Calling normal, so it looks like it should hold its
Yeah,
line.
she's really good, I think.
She's got a really good one here. Gonna hit it right on the nose. Sit 3.
It's hard to
It's
tell.
hard to tell who's actually winning this end right now because
Yeah,
one little double here and then Red's in a lot of trouble.
yeah, there's a lot of little kickers. Those kickers can come back to haunt you.
Was my line okay?
It wasn't fine.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I think it was just your knee. But it looked good, but I think you slid out and
So I don't know. It looks to me like if they hit this one on the nose and don't make the double, I think Red will still be line 2.
They're such good sweepers, man. They held that.
Yeah.
Yep. This double here, we're thinking she's playing the straight back double.
We don't have hammer. It's only downside
Yeah.
on this.
Yeah. So if
If
they
she makes
hit
the
that,
straight
they're
back
trying
double,
for the
red will be
double,
sitting
right?
one,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
three yellows kicking on the 12-foot.
That doesn't look
Little
like
bit of
enough ice
pressure.
for the double.
It's there, but
You need to hit
I
that
like that
down.
the other team's talking the next shot through already. You know, they're not waiting to see. They're coming up with, they're expecting this shot to be made, so that they're preparing for that.
Oh, it's real close. Straight
Oh,
jam.
Just hit it a little too thin and plugged it back in the 4-foot. So
We needed to let it curl a little more. So why am I going like that?
So yeah, they're gonna guard here by the looks of it.
yeah, they feel like they're in a steal situation here, and they're going to put the pressure on and playing the scoreboard a little as well. They're down. They're kind of in steal mode. They got to try and catch up here without the hammer.
They do throw it here. They also choke the draw off.
Yeah, I know.
Or do we want to do this turn so that it, yeah. Yeah,
Good discussion.
You want to be in the yellow.
I threw that side. But if we throw here and it over curls, it's still covering that rock. Yeah, I like this turn.
It's definitely better to go this way, I think, on
Yeah,
this
that's good.
turn. If you go the other turn, you're so far out in the edge, you're probably going to end up hitting the heavier stuff.
Oh, the sheet's good right across the board.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It's
We're
perfect
going to
everywhere.
throw a guard up just off center line.
okay.
We want a 3.
3?
Two
Okay.
threes, yeah.
Nothing but positive on this live stream.
But say it wasn't, then this is a good call.
Wasn't is a negative. We don't say negative words of this. So she's taking lots of ice. She's right out there on the edge of the 12, or edge of the 8-foot. Expecting this thing to swing across center. Threw it real clean.
Yeah.
3?
Cassie was on the in the Tuesday night Okotoks Competitive Curling Academy last year.
So was Reese.
So was Reese, yes.
You want to bump the red one back?
They're playing Plan B here, I think.
Just threw that so clean. I think they just maybe got caught up with.
It's a hair heavy.
That works.
Not bad.
I have to go this way.
Might have to play the double to score.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Sorry. Was I outside on that too?
Definitely a crotch double here.
I just don't know if she knows hits the one in the center line. If he gets
don't
shot, I don't think she does.
I don't think she does. No.
I think she's gonna have to
I
play
thought
the
I did,
double.
but
A dead nose doesn't get her one.
Just your knees again on that line.
yeah.
But the way the end was going there at one point, they're probably happy to have a shot at it here.
We can't afford to fall behind again.
Yeah.
They recognize that they have to make the double to score. So
Okay. Yeah.
gave her the thumbs up. So
Okay. You got this. We can't hit and stick. Like, we got to hit, like, both of them, because if we hit and stick, they're still shot.
If you hit and stick, then they're still shot?
They're still shot, yeah. Okay. So we have to, like, hit it in between both of them. Normal! Yep. Go for it. Yes!
through normal here. It's got to hit it right in the middle. Sweepers are going hard to hold it. Really close. Just gonna hit it a little thick. Oh, good try. A little thick. We got a steal of one.
Steal of one, which isn't the end of the world. There's still going to be one up with playing the next end.
Playing in the sixth. Yeah, well, if you ask me, I like being up one going to six with the hammer.
It's not the end of the world, right?
Just threw that real good. Just maybe need a little more ice.
Oh, my mom's phoning in. I better not take that.
Did you say something you shouldn't have said?
No, not this time.
Last year.
The day's young.
I swear last year he said something about your schooling in your hometown. You got in trouble from your mom.
My mom wasn't happy with me.
Corner guard.
Oh, we all know you're not the
'Cause
favorite
that's
anyway.
our
No.
big end, right?
I'm top 3.
Yeah. It's only your 2 brothers ahead of you.
Yeah.
How was I inside, outside, what?
You were. It's just.
So we're on sheet 4. We have Deco playing Thomas, and I think
One's
it's
good.
after
You want
5.
3? Where is it?
After 5, Thomas
Just
is
3.
up. Sorry, down 1 after 5. But it looks like, oh, they're in a little bit of trouble too. That's a U18 qualifier, B qualifier.
Yeah, they're in a little trouble, but close game over there, 7-6. Then we got on sheet 5.
So the U18's being run as a double knockout with a consolation event. So you get your 3 games regardless, but we do 2 qualifying out of the A and 4 out of the B, which go into a championship round. So just because you come out of B doesn't mean you can't win the Spiel. You're just set back 1 spot from the guys that come out of the A. And if you go onto the Okotoks Curling Club website, you can see the draw actually loaded. Go to the calendar, click the event on the calendar, and it'll take you into the draw.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, we're getting lots of parents checking out Curling Zone, checking the scores. And
Yeah.
Tina, our curling Bonspiel organizer, is not missing a beat over there.
Yeah.
Scores are going up the minute they're put up on the board.
Former Canadian junior champ herself.
Oh, yeah. And an Olympian.
An Olympian.
How did you ever score such a good one?
I don't know. She drank a lot back then.
Yeah. Well, we're playing the 6th end here now.
All right.
So Red's objective is to try and steal
Outside.
again here. Yellow's just trying to make sure they score
You
here in
want 3?
6.
Where is it?
So we're putting up a
Take a
center
look.
guard. I like this call.
Yeah, it's not curling enough.
Just got out on that edge, and it'll ride for a long time out there. You just get past the curl line almost. Mike, it's obvious that Mike doesn't necessarily agree.
Yeah, she threw that really well. But the weight was nice. Ended up just top 12. Looks like Yellow's trying to put some rocks
That's okay.
in play
I think we
here.
should be, for guards, we should be throwing the other way. This side doesn't curl at all.
5, 3, 4. Sit in the house. Leave it. T, same weight.
Yellow's being aggressive here, trying to
Leave it,
score
leave it,
some
leave it,
points.
Lauren.
Put a card up guard as well. That rock seemed to curl quite a bit on that side.
Nice try, Brooke. Oh, got really quiet in here.
So is it?
That one's done. 5 is done. Does Mora lost, I think? I don't think they won. They won. Look at the score.
And on sheet 1, we have Team Shannon against Team Menzel.
Menschel, I think is the proper way.
Menschel, sorry. And it looks like Team Shannon is up 4-3 after 4.
It's been a good game over there, back and forth.
After 5, so it's another close game. And on sheet 3, we have Team Wojciechowski against Team Crow, and score is currently 5-1 after 4. We have a final over on sheet 5. Team DeSarmo ended up with a 6-0 win over Team Northwood.
So that puts DeSarmo, they qualify now into the championship round, to be first round to be played tonight.
And then on sheet 6, we've got Team Backer up 3-1 on Team Molnar. Sarmo's a good young team coming out of Red Deer area. They're They had a really strong year last year. We're looking to improve on it again this year.
Yeah, our girls played them last night, and I was really quite impressed with them. Made a lot of shots. They were very intelligent with their thoughts around what shots to play. They're going to be a really good team going forward.
Okay, it looks like yellow's going to put some more rocks in the house here. They're going to try and freeze back to the one back 4.
This is a good
Playing
call.
an in turn.
Is it half? It must be almost buried, eh?
4, 5.
And see about half of the rock from the hack.
Yeah, hard. Yeah, gotta go. Hard,
Gotta
lady.
go line here.
Hard,
Line
all
looks
the
pretty
way
good,
hard.
actually.
All the way, Cheyenne. All the way.
Line
Hold
looks
it,
really
hold it,
good here.
Cheyenne, hold
They're
it.
gonna hold it.
Hold it. Hard.
They're asking to
hard.
hold it, sweepers. Oh, just rubbed on the one on top 8, but it
that?
actually ended up in a
Might have
pretty good
almost
spot.
benefited from that rub, yeah.
Yeah, really hard to remove that yellow now.
Control.
Give me a second, my shoe just untied.
Looks like they're going to try with
Yeah.
control weight.
I think they're thinking if they get to nose, they probably just double out the back, their back red, and roll the yellow out.
Yeah, the back red is definitely
I
not
think
helping them
so.
right now. So if you lose that, they'll be happy. You could be, you could try and be a little more conservative and hit the open rocks, but
Yep.
right now red is in a place where they have to
Hard,
steal.
yeah. Normal. There's it.
So real close here. They gotta go.
Hard, yeah.
She's got a good shot here if she just
I
gets
think
by.
she's just a hair down.
Oh,
She probably
they're
only.
calling normal, but it was probably just about half
sweep.
weight.
Yeah, I think Reese yelled down early.
Yeah, they were calling control. So
Yeah.
control is about 10.5 second hit when you're going between hog to hog, and
The Maverick guys are in.
our electrician over there, Maverick,
Yeah, he just come and give us a big wave.
helped us out last year at the Scotties when we installed the cameras. But what I was saying, control weight's about 10.5, and they threw that about hack, which is probably closer to a 12. And that little bit of weight will cause it to curl a little bit more. The lighter it is, the more it'll curl. So real close. Just real important for teams to understand they got to get consistent weight control.
Yeah.
Helps the skip when they're calling the shots to understand how much it's going to curl.
So
Well, yellow threw up a
exposed
guard.
to the hair, but I mean it doesn't.
We can still get it out.
You got to be real careful because it's
You don't think you can pick it out that way?
it's really
It's
tough.
real thin. I mean, it is
Maybe
there.
come down to the yellow one on the left.
If you make the pick,
It
you
is
might
the-
make the
draw
double,
to
but
it?
that's
Yeah.
really tough.
Then we have back.
How much can you
They
see?
have hammer.
What you don't want to do is just go straight jam, roll off.
I think you can hit that. You only need to hit about that much.
She's pretty confident in her call here.
Being down, they could conceivably just come down and tap it too and stay in
Yeah,
front.
exactly. They're trying
Feel
to.
or control?
What they're throwing, this is very precise.
Taking a lot of ice here. So they're throwing control. Let's get a time on this
Control
one.
down.
Control down, they call
Needs
that
to
of her hand.
She's going to be
Close.
real close, I think.
They got to go. Oh, she's real close.
Hard, yeah.
Real close. She's just by the top one.
Yeah.
Okay. Good
Through
sweep.
that 11-3.
11-3.
So just down.
You could get the double if you did it on this side. Okay. Yeah, go! Hard, Brooke! Hard! That hard, all the way. Hard! 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 You got this, come on.
Real close here.
All the way, hard.
Oh, nice little
Oh,
shot.
geez, that's a pretty good shot.
Rolled under cover there. What a great
They
camera
line.
angle. Wow.
Oh, Bruno, you're on top of this.
Yellow's sitting too, and the one that they're trying to draw to is completely buried.
Yeah, they did leave him an out here. I mean, you could make a perfect freeze here, and it'd be almost impossible to get you out other than the straight run, but Yellow's keeping the pressure on every shot.
It's a big shot right here. Probably one of the most important shots of the game right here. You don't mind leaving this top 4 or top 8 half covered, but you just don't want to be deep, and you can't bounce off.
Okay. All right.
So.
Pardon?
I think because I don't want to sit wide open.
Yeah.
I think they went straight come around, right?
Yeah, nice positive conversation. Never really a negative word.
Nope. Both
Excellent
sides, yeah.
communication.
Way down! 1, 2!
Whoa, whoa.
We want 6!
Way
1,
down
2!
is not good.
Yeah, you gotta
2,
be
3.
even top 8's not the end of the
All the
world,
way.
right?
You can't leave yourself
You just don't want to be
2.
way short here.
2. Looks like it's going to be a guard.
Typically at this
Good
point
sweep.
now, Yellow's going to try and hook with the intern around that one they just threw.
So the sweepers did recognize right out of her head that it was light.
That's a little bit light.
I've actually been quite impressed with the communication of all these teams for early in the year.
Yeah.
They seem to all be
Controlled it.
have it all figured out communication wise.
That shot's kind
A
of
lot of positive comments.
Are they only sitting 1 or 2?
But that other one's open. So you can hit that.
You get a hit.
Yeah, hit and try and roll behind the gun.
Why don't we set like a top 12 guard right there? Okay.
So they're going to go have a little conversation. It's probably not a bad. They recognize how important this shot is.
Because if you threw hack at it, it'll go out and you'll sit. It's just, then we leave them a pocket, right?
Yeah, I like the way the skip's thinking here. The come
Yeah,
around is
I'd
the
leave
shot.
this for like a last shot though.
Exactly. Good.
Not like your shot right now.
Yeah. If they don't play the come around, you know the
No,
other
'cause they'll
team's going
sit on
to,
the pocket.
right? So
Right?
Yeah, you can't leave
you
that come
can't
around.
leave it there because the other team will play it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And if they make it, your end is gone.
Yeah.
Don't call time.
If you
Use
hit
the
the
last
back
time.
one, you're almost gotta hope for a miss.
Because I don't know. Because if I
And
don't
you
want
don't
to give
wanna
them an
play your
opportunity
strategy
to hit
based
and roll
on-
in, right?
On looking for a miss. But if you make this good come around
So what's the
here,
best opportunity to be like here?
I like what skip's
Because if we
thinking.
go here, they can
Yeah.
hit and roll in. If we go here under cover, what are they going to do?
Yeah, this is great instincts
Shake your
by
head
skip
if you
up
can
there.
hear us.
It's fine.
yeah, we can hear you girls.
We can hear you loud and clear.
I don't know what to say.
They're not looking
My
at
dad's
us.
dumb.
Oh,
boy.
whoa. Now they're trying to talk
Now
to their
they're in
parents.
trouble. They have just lost sponsorship.
That's the best they could come up with to say.
Yeah. Poor dad.
Poor dad. Okay, so they seem to go with the come around.
My dad's dumb, and then these guys are laughing, and then he's
Oh
laughing.
no, now we've rattled them
now
a little
they're in
bit.
trouble.
Yeah.
They got to focus on their
Yeah,
game
we
here
need
instead
to
of us.
refocus here, girls.
It's a cool experience for them, though.
Yeah, they're having fun with it, so that's the whole intent.
Wait, Scott, little down. 4 or 5.
How do we get it so they know our names to these guys?
Gotta go for lines.
Those guys.
Okay, wait
Those
only,
weirdos
wait only,
with the
wait only.
microphones
Yeah.
on over there.
Yeah, Brooke, gotta go. Gotta go, Brooke. Okay, wait only.
It's not
you're good,
like,
you're good,
you know,
you're good.
if
Wait
it was
only,
Russ
girls.
and Vic,
Wait only, wait
Yeah.
only,
They'd
wait
know
only.
who they were.
Yeah,
Whoa.
she's made a really good shot here.
Wow.
Good
Well,
sweep.
that's a pistol.
Excellent throw. Considering they weren't focused, they weren't really paying attention,
Yeah.
and they put it in the exact
What?
spot.
They might
Yeah.
almost took it maybe 6 inches
I
too
was
far,
just fine.
but it's pretty good. They still have a bit of an out.
They got to come down, I think. It looks like they're going to try and hit this one, or maybe play the draw. I didn't see what the weight call was. We're going to listen in here and see what the skip says to the front end.
We're just going to follow them in. We want about 6. Okay.
That's a good call. If
Yeah,
she
great
can
call.
weld that
Yeah.
right on him, she could actually probably force him not to draw the pin for 2.
Couple shots to go yet, but get this in there. It's definitely hard to be removed.
Yeah.
Like you said a minute ago, they were probably 6 inches too far
Yeah.
for Team Jackson when they were sweeping it. But
Make this real good now.
5,
She
6.
really throws well.
Cassie's got a lot of upside. Yeah, really clean throw. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
it's a little tight on that one.
Yeah,
The
I think she just
technique
got
is
to-
5,
strong.
6.
Probably gonna bounce off. And
Did you call us on sooner?
Okay.
Yellow's going to have the opportunity to hook another one in here now.
one thing you know, you just cannot go tight on the broom. You got to get out to the
Now
broom.
here's where it gets tricky.
Someone's phone should be like the live stream one.
Well, yeah, it is.
The front end of this team is really focused on the live stream.
Yeah.
They're not really focused on the game. Yeah, I know. They look at them. They just
I think the coaches might be mad at us
look.
after.
Throw them on the camera, Bruno. Throw them on the camera.
True.
Let them see this.
I think these guys are enjoying.
Oh, they're focused on us.
Yeah, there you go. They
Yeah,
can
yeah.
wave at the fans.
Okay, yeah. Let's just do it now.
Oh, they're paying attention now
I
to
like
the
that.
game again.
Yeah,
But
they're back
wooded
into it.
block hitting the red.
He was like, is he doing it again?
They're nervous now. Okay, we're focused on the game here ourselves.
I don't really like this night thing.
Well, let's hear what the skip and the third have to say. It's a big shot here.
Oh, they're going to call the timeout.
Timeout's
Second
called.
timeout.
It's actually a really good time to call it. They recognize
now,
this.
right?
This
This
could be
I'm
the
scared
game
that
right
if
here
we
if they
do the
make
wrong
something
shot,
real good.
It just
Big
gone.
moment.
Gone. That's why, like,
They throwing around here top 4. They're probably,
I have a feeling the coach is probably going to talk to him about not looking at us.
I suspect, yeah, the coach is going to tell them,
yeah, but
pay attention to the game.
but then we're tied. Like, they've been stealing for the past how many ends, right?
But this is what we're trying to offer is a new experience for the
Yeah, well-
for the players, something they've never felt before. So
They did? Yeah. Were you singing again?
Let's listen and see what the coaches have to say, Wade.
we'll just wait till they get there.
We couldn't. We can only mic. It's only you guys are muted when they're playing. But anyway, what are we thinking here?
Okay, so we can either draw to, like, the top 8 or we can hit their red and roll over.
Okay.
But either
top
way,
8 where?
like, top 8 middle so they can't draw around the guard.
So that is that what are they going to do? What do you think they're going to do here?
They're going to either draw or they're going to tap. Those are their 2 options.
So we got to take that away from them, correct?
But they're going to still draw if we
But if we put it top 8, they won't have
the tap.
the tap
Or the draw. So put it top 8.
Great conversation.
Yeah,
Top 8
yeah.
halfway
Skip is
behind the guard.
really intelligent.
Yeah.
Tuck full is not bad.
Well, the
Right?
coach
Ready?
handles it
Or
well. He
half
comes
over
out, lets
good.
them
Top 8.
go through the process. He's not just coming in telling
Okay.
them
And then
play
for the
this,
last
play
shot, do the
that.
hit.
He's coming in.
Sometimes
letting
you got to
them
go
go
If
and
it's
just
open.
tell them to go and play.
Well,
the
you and I are in the same boat. That's just-
It's gonna depend on what's open.
Okay.
You don't want to give them too many options in their mind because
When they make a play out
they
of
forget about it by the time they get to the other end.
I don't remember my dad coming out and
Yeah.
asking for
That's
my
why I'm
opinion
getting
when
so
No,
mad because he has
exactly.
so
He
many
called
ends.
I know when I coached my son, I never really went out and asked for his opinion. I just told him what to play. The other time it was wrong, though.
Yeah, I know.
Let's listen to the other team.
My calf's shaking.
Your head.
Yep.
Stay in it. Get in it. Get the stuff set up or whatever. We're having trouble with draw.
Guards.
Guards?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm either too light, like 1, or I'm like T-line.
Okay. If she can't put them up, get them inside and split the house.
Okay.
Okay. Win on 3.
Another good conversation.
1, 2, 3.
Very
Win!
positive.
Go.
Very positive. Talking to him about staying in the game, staying in the moment.
Do you think
Yeah.
you would prefer the split?
I think so, honestly.
It's the hardest thing for young kids is to figure out how to stay in
Yeah.
at every rock.
Nothing deeper, Brooke.
Yeah.
Okay?
Oh.
Because you were, like, sleeping, and I was like, how loud do I have to yell whoa at you? Like, you were, like, 2 feet away, and I was, like, saying whoa, and you're, like, going along.
So I think they've come up with the top 8 draw.
Yeah,
It's the
which I
same
think
with
is the
Milan.
right
Sometimes I
call.
have to, like, scream my head off.
If they make this real good, they're the right team's going to be in trouble here.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, she's going to refocus here, reset. Got to get out to the broom.
Wait's nice. 2, 3,
Line's a little tight.
4, 5.
Can't be deep here, though. Can't be deep.
Stop there. Brooke, stay close.
Mandatory to be top 8 here.
Yeah, you go deep,
If
you're
you go deep, you
giving them an
almost-
out.
You almost got to sweep it through.
That's not good.
Yeah, get her out of the way.
That's a little heavy on that. But that's better than just behind the tee line.
Yeah.
So now the
No,
other
and
team
they're
has
still
to do.
still not in a terrible situation, right? But you're
No.
going to give them that same shot they just threw is the problem. You give someone the same shot twice,
Yeah.
odds are better they're going to make it.
Yeah.
Well, we got Halagruno joining the team. Obviously, she was listening at home and realized
We're
Mike
just
and
gonna
I
draw
weren't
in.
staying
We
on
need
top
to
of
be in
stuff. So.
6.
Okay.
Or 8.
Yeah.
I think she's just here to help her dad. Well, she's playing the draw. She gets this one locked in there.
Yeah, it's a big shot.
Yeah, big shot here. Can't give up multiple score here, or your percentages go way down to win the game. And she's getting out to the broom this time. I think maybe a little bit of a soft release.
Yeah, it almost went in at the end.
They got to really go hard to get this by. They really got to go hard to get this by.
3, 4.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
can't
Just
can't be
can't.
tight there. It just
Well,
there's
they
no way to
guarded it.
hold it.
We've got a guard now.
You can go through the middle.
So they should have a free draw for 4.
Sorry, that was
Looks
just
like it.
really down.
Although they might stay away from the draw.
This is last rock.
Last rock, they might play some kind of in-off on the wings or something to get in there instead of a draw, maybe. Or
I
play
guess-
the wide in turn.
Then just draw.
Draw around the red.
I've actually seen this come through to the pin
Like,
about
like
3 times here
Yeah,
this end. They
she's
should
got a-
have a
she's got a
pretty
couple feet
good.
in
if we
there to
came
get
this
by,
way,
so.
like this way around the red.
If you go way out here, you are dealing in different
Different
weights.
Yeah. Well, you haven't thrown that far
Yeah.
out yet in a while, so
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
they're a little concerned about
Might
tapping
need a
up the
little more.
reds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I almost like.
But if you're concerned about that, they'd play it in off on the wings there or something.
Yeah.
I guess that red might be in the way though too for that. No, you could play it in
You
off.
could play on the right-hand side. You
Yeah.
could play off
I don't
that. I
wanna
mean, it
cut,
is
like,
a
me,
straight
I pull her out,
draw.
we could
It
go through
will
the middle,
curl.
But
Yeah.
she's
You
like,
just got to
we
make
could
sure
tap
you
those
throw
in,
her,
right?
throw her good, and
And
you'll
we're
be
on a
fine.
3.
Pick the right
So-
ice and throw the
So
right
like,
weight.
if we draw, it's less risky, and we could still get 4.
And if you're heavy, you could tap the back yellow one. And
Yeah,
how many would
that's
be
what we
sitting
were
if
saying.
we get the red one out?
Alrighty.
Okay.
That's a valid point. They could actually hit that yellow into the red if they wanted. If they're worried.
Yeah, if they were concerned about it.
And you gotta go.
Nonetheless, they got to go, the skip says.
Like 3, 4.
3-4 is close.
She's
Top 12.
real close. She's not near the red.
Hard girls.
She's got a good one here if she can get it
Oh,
there.
no workman's in the house.
So good.
Nice to see Noel out. Came to watch his son curl. Do the live streaming.
Oh, you're doing the live streaming. No, that's why.
We got distracted by Noel. Didn't
They
see
got
the
3.
final result.
Scored 3.
That's a big 3-end. 3-ender there. Scores now 7-3 after 6 ends.
Hey,
So not out of it yet. 2 ends to
Hey.
go. But
hello. We're up first. We're up first.
I know.
Okay, get in the hacker.
I like that they're trying to keep the pace.
We're up 4. We'll do a center guard, and if you're heavy, you're in.
Yeah, you probably don't want any guards here in this situation when you're up 4.
Did you say
So
center
top
guard?
4 is a good shot. Top 8.
Okay.
So we're on sheet 4. Deichel is up 9-6 on the Thomas team in that B qualifier for the U18. Sheet 3 in the U20 game. And it looks like Crow's in tough.
Where?
Down 6-1, playing the 6th end, and it doesn't look real good right now playing in 6 either. They seem to be looking at 2.
Okay. Is it over? Okay, leave
And
it. Leave it.
Menschel and Shannon on sheet 1.
Tell her better heavy than light. For that one.
And
5.
Shannon is up 5-3, playing 7.
Yeah, over in sheet 3, Crow's definitely a little bit of trouble here. You know, they had a great season last year. I think they finished pretty close to
For like T.
or high up on the Excel points race in Alberta.
They got Mark Johnson coaching them this year. I guess Mark's not here this weekend, but former
Inside.
world senior champ,
We want
provincial
7.
men's runner-up.
Yeah, that's a good young
Really
team
good
for
player
sure.
to be coaching.
Yeah, they'll learn lots
Okay,
from
just
Mark.
bring
for
it
Yeah.
sure.
down.
Just off to a slow start this year, but
And obviously it's early,
it's
right?
only the first games of the year for them.
Yeah.
Good call. Throw it up a corner guard there. On our feature sheet here for Team Wright. They know they're behind. They need some guards in play. So great execution on the first one. And it was in the discussion in their timeout there. They actually discussed the lead was saying she was having a hard time putting up the guards. Well, that's a pretty good start to this end.
That's right.
That'll be good for her confidence.
Where? 4, 5. Okay, yeah. It can be top 12. 3, 4. Nothing deeper than top 12. Nothing deeper. Nothing deeper than top 12.
Jackson's, we believe, somewhere from around Carstairs area as a team.
Okay, that works.
Red Deer.
Red Deer.
It's close to Carstairs.
Close to Carstairs, on the way. Carstairs on the way to Red Deer. I'm sure they picked up a player or two on the way here.
The Wright team's out of Calgary. I'm not sure which club they're playing out of this year.
Probably the Arc.
Out of the Arc.
Acadia Rec Center.
2 former members of the Okotoks program on their team.
Inside.
Just ran into
We
some
want
schooling
3.
conflicts this year. They're all getting up to that
want
grade
3.
11, 12 years, thinking about university, so school becomes the #1 priority.
Okay, bring it behind the yellow.
Trying to play another guard, but then she's coming around here, but it's going to be completely buried. So now yellow's probably not happy that they left that guard up front.
Nope, I would think.
Straight back.
Now she's recognizing that guard's not really helping her. Going to play a straight back here, and if they miss it and peel the guard, that's okay too.
Yeah, you gotta go. Gotta go. Yeah. Hard.
A little tight out of her hand.
She's really finishing hard.
That's okay. That works.
That was Milan that threw that one.
Lands a second for Team Jackson. Now we got McKenzie throwing second for Team Wright.
I think it's better if we put up a guard.
I'm going to throw another guard here. They want to
Good
make.
call.
They got 2 ends to play. They need to score at least a deuce here for the game to continue. A 1 probably isn't enough. You'd be 3 down without coming home.
You know, this is a situation that I find juniors make a mistake lots. They split the house too early.
Yep.
That's known as the junior deuce over the years, and just split the house a little too early and then expect to be able to maintain that for 8 more shots.
7.
Whereas they can call a guard here, put it up in front, and even if they don't make a perfect guard, they'll have the guard there to use on the next one.
That's right, yeah.
Probably should have split the house.
Now they're thinking they should have split the house, but
Yeah.
that was definitely the right call to put the
was the
guard
right
up.
call.
Just a little bit of an execution problem there.
Yeah, that's the tough part too, is sometimes you think you did something wrong because it didn't work out, but it's actually about execution. It's not that you called it wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, she's got a little drift on this one.
Close. Yep. Go to go.
This is going to curl just because she came a different angle at it.
Slid a little wide and got her back.
Hard.
And she's got a pretty good one here.
Oh, she
Although
ended up,
knocked the red undercover, which isn't good. Now let's see
in
what's
theory, this should lead to a 3, right?
Yeah, so here's the situation that they're actually, they're going to split the house now, which we're still at seconds. Could throw up another corner.
Yeah, the right in the book, you're supposed to throw the corner at this point, right? You throw the second corner. They peel the one, then you come around the corner again, and you should eventually line up to get 3 at the end.
That's correct.
Where is it?
We are still kind of in the same situation, but they have to execute for
But now if they
more than half the end here. on this
they
right
hit
side.
nose here is the problem. If you get a nose on the corner, you leave a corner. If you hit nose, you stay in, and it's in the house. Now your shooter's in the house. So
Exactly.
that's why you want to throw the corner in that one.
Well, and they're going to try and set it up eventually to make a double here. So,
Yeah.
and maybe at some point later in the end, if they do happen to roll out, that they might come around the corner again and generate 3 that way. But
And near the end of this, they'll eventually go around this other corner and come down to their other one to lie 2 buried.
oh, Skip thinks a little outside.
Help it over. Help it
Milan's
over.
trying to make it
Hard,
curl.
Milan. Hard, Milan. My fault.
Oh, she might have stuck around now. Count it. Can you see that?
Sitting second for sure, I think. It's close, worth the measure anyway. I think it's yellow right now. This vital situation here. You kind of.
Oh, looks like the Thomas team lost that game on sheet 4. So Dyko will qualify out of the B. They'll make the championship round.
2 real good young teams there.
Yeah.
Tycho, first year U18 team, and then Thomas just still a U15 team.
Yeah, they're
with
all
probably
young.
like 2 years to go in U15. So
Yeah, I have my little Casey plays on their team, and she's 11.
yeah, thank God she's got her mother's talent.
I know. She throws just like her.
Yeah. You got 1-year-old, his boy throws just like you, but
Yeah.
he won an Alberta championship last year, so it's not a
Yeah,
bad. He's
he
a pretty
did.
good player. He's probably known for his sweeping more.
Yeah, well, he's a lot bigger guy than me.
He's
In
strong,
juniors, I had
big,
to play top end or back end because I
good sweep.
wasn't big enough to sweep. He's a lot bigger man than I was.
Yeah, he is a strong fella for
Probably
sure.
not as good looking though, hey Mike? Okay, maybe.
Yeah, I think he's okay.
I like this side.
Again,
sorry.
might not have got his talent from his mom, but he got his looks from his mom, thank God.
Yeah, that's true.
Plays on Team Karina, the reigning U18 champions for Alberta.
Which they'll be on sheet 1 on the next draw. They got spanked pretty hard last night by the Ector team. Probably ice conditions only, Mike.
It was definitely not the ice conditions. They just realized it's quite a big jump from U18 to U20. But they'll be back stronger today.
Hard, Milan. Roll it, roll it, roll it.
Shot. Yeah.
So Red has got something brewing here.
Hit and roll. We want to hit about half. All right.
Let's take control.
Probably a little more than half. You don't want to roll out here.
Okay. Normal? She wants normal? She wants normal?
So they're hitting this top one?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm assuming since they're...
Control? I think? Whoa! Really
like-
needs to curl.
Looks like a lot of ice there.
Yeah, it looked like a lot. That's why I was questioning if they were actually playing the hit. There's so much ice
Nope.
there.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a mistake.
All right. Hit that one, or B, we can draw into that one.
So now they've got an out. They could
Or we
come
can
right
just
to
draw to it
this
right
and
now.
take the whole end away.
Skip likes the draw.
Because then if we miss the hit, they hit that, they're sitting 3. If I draw onto that, then what are they going to do?
Guard the yellow, or do we take this one red out over here? I guard it because we're kind of top right now. So if you guard that, that's it.
I don't mind eliminating rocks here either. I mean, but they're still could possibly give up 3 if they don't come around here.
Draw.
Then that takes away then.
This isn't
Yeah.
a terrible call. I mean, you don't actually have to be buried.
The only dilemma
As
is
long
you
as
don't
you're
wanna-
sitting second
more.
shot in front of
Yeah.
the red, you're probably in pretty good shape. The double would be tough.
Yeah, the double would be there if you're.
It would be thin. As long as you're off to the right of the red,
What
Yeah.
do you guys think?
so
That's
that the
right.
angle's
Three
in
on the
your
high side.
favor. You just don't want to be face on face, or else the double's there.
They can draw around it.
That's our next purchase, is to be able to
There's no
draw
point
rocks
guarding
on the
that. They can
screens.
just draw
I
around
know,
it
I
with
know.
their shot.
We'll put that in the
Get a little
budget.
Telecaster.
So I was thinking
Whatever those are.
draw behind their. We can either hit.
If we can draw little circles on the screens,
What?
then we could really diagram out for
That's right.
for our listeners, all 3,000 of them.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean 10.
Bruno, what are we up to for listeners?
Got to be up
We
to a
can
couple
either
hundred now,
hit or we
Bruno.
can draw. What do you
Oh,
guys
we're up to
think?
15.
15.
Wow.
No comments.
Doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
They must be enjoying the show.
I'm fine with
Oh, they're
whatever
probably
you want.
enjoying the curling. I don't know about us, but
Okay. You know your draw weight, so. Okay.
that's a good positive comment at the end there. You know your draw weight, so just throw it
Yeah.
up there and let the sweepers get to the right spot.
That's true. She's played really
You gotta go,
well.
you gotta go hard. 3. Then hard, girls.
3's close.
This is CJ throwing this one.
3.
They want to make sure this is in. They want to be second shot.
Gotta go here, sweepers. You don't want to be short.
That was my fault. My fault. Good sweep. Oh, Cheyenne, we can't go back here.
Yeah, obviously with the new rules to keep everyone
that
safe.
just ran completely straight.
Yeah, they're not supposed to have 2 people behind the back line.
Yeah,
Only one
your weight
person's
was
allowed to
fine, but-
behind on each team is allowed behind the back line, just to
So do we wanna
avoid
do that
congestion.
turn if it's not going normally? We can do this turn and hit it out this
So Mike, they could have one
There's
of
not
their
really a
people go
difference.
back though, right?
They could have one person back here, but they want to have a
think
conversation,
turn
so
That's
they're
right.
staying out there, which is smart actually.
Yeah.
They're avoiding the tight area back here by the hack. And
Now it's good to have this conversation now, but before she throws, one of them should come back just to watch the line.
exactly.
We had this talk last night with my own team because they would stay there, but then
They might have to throw the exact same shot.
and
not
they
watch
did.
The line.
They did, and then they questioned
hit
where to
that,
put
we
the
want
broom,
normal
even though
off.
the other team had just thrown it.
on that turn.
So we
because
had to have
we
that
know
discussion about
size
making
will
sure
reward
one of you goes
this one
back
is
before the
right
throw.
different.
I think Alyssa Crow is throwing for drawing the hook one around on sheet 3, down 5.
More like control.
Control. It's a little out there. I think it'll
Slow
curl
down.
up here. It curl up here. It's trying. Might get a. It's got to go a long way.
She didn't
across
overthrow
center.
this.
There you go.
Well,
All right. Oh, nice shot. Just didn't curl enough.
Yeah, I was outside on that, I think.
Okay.
Just recognizes she was a
If
little
they hit
outside.
that,
Weight was pretty good.
it's
Yeah.
Now you got to be in a. This rock has to be pretty precise here. You definitely don't want to
Yeah. If she'd killed the yellow and
roll under cover.
rolled under, all of a sudden it's a whole different ball game. Now, in theory, she could split the house, CJ, and lie 2 and basically take the whole end away.
Yeah, they're just. She might be questioning her draw weight a little bit after the last throw, but got to put that behind you, get back in the hack, and throw it.
No situations, you remember what your leg kick felt like, and you just add a few pounds to it and just trust it.
I would draw.
The front end just likes to draw. They feel confident in their skipper.
The thing is, if I miss the draw, they're getting 4.
That's a hard thing to put in your mind. It's
Yeah,
definitely not something you
you
want
hate to. I mean,
the young players got to learn.
the other problem is
they got nothing.
The problem is if you throw the guard here and miss it, you're giving up 4.
Yeah.
If you throw the hit on the outside red and
don't roll
nose
in,
it, you're giving up 3. If you throw this, the most they can get is 1.
Yeah, the most important thing right here is just to pick a shot and throw it.
Okay.
Have confidence you're going to make it.
And in all honesty, the straight draw is the easiest shot of all of them. You just basically, you can sit on the tee line. You don't have to be buried.
Yeah, as long as you
cross center.
As long as you're sitting second shot, you're in a good situation.
Basically,
you're like 4 foot and they have to hit and stick for 1.
Top 4 is not bad because the double will probably go into the ones on the side. So.
Okay. Side. Yeah, side. Yeah. At this point, it's either we draw the side or we draw right in the middle to force them to hit and stick for 1.
If you draw, they can only take out 1. They can count 1.
But the thing is, should I draw right into the open? So they hit that one?
You could do that, yeah.
I think that's a better call.
Like just
Draw to the 4 foot on this side.
like right here. You have to
Draw to the 4 8-foot on this side.
right here. Draw right here. No, right here.
Okay, more.
Like edge of the 4. Yeah, because you don't want them to like hit and roll off of our yellow.
What?
If we drew any closer, they could hit and roll off of our yellow.
Not if we're on this side. We're
Yeah, I
fine.
know, but if they draw on this side, they still can. Wait's better. 5.
Whoa, take a look.
Just tell them you'll let them in when they're ready.
Take a look. Whoa, guys, whoa.
Oh, no, she's got a great shot
Yeah.
here. What a spectacular throw.
Absolutely perfect. Like,
Good shot.
Well, I think all you have is the across the ring double.
yeah, I don't know if it's there.
One's probably not enough, but
Even off nose this side is fine. Anything on this half of the rock is fine.
I think you got to try the double in this situation. You're down by too many.
What weight am I throwing?
You know what is? You got to throw a
Probably
rocket,
pops
but it's
by.
there.
Yeah, it'll pop it out.
Yeah, it's there. They might
One-
have took it 6 inches too deep.
One is just not enough here, and down 3 going to 8
Yeah.
without. So
Control and sit for 1.
Control?
Yeah,
Is it gonna curl that much?
it should. Maybe not.
Would you feel more comfortable just drawing to it with a heavy draw?
No, I think the hit is.
Okay. That's what you're most comfortable with.
No. Half into 4. Half into 4.
Always a bit of an issue. You start calling your ice from the other
That's
end.
no control.
It's never a good recommendation.
Yeah, typically you should just come back quick, go over why you're throwing it there and what weight. I don't think Reese knows what weight's
Should we
even
do a
coming
little
at
more
this
ice?
point.
You haven't quite found control weight. I think this is fine. Okay.
Just tight. It's all
I
over
think
the
so,
other.
yeah. I think so.
Just slide no good, but just that release is just getting it going.
It's not a straight, just a soft turn.
Yeah, which is just adding rotation and just not enough. So.
Yeah.
Well, that might be the ball game.
Yeah, it's looking like no one's going back to the other end.
We're going to shake now.
And that's the game. So
That's the game. So the final score is
Good game.
Jackson is 9 and Wright 3.
So Jackson moves to the qualifier. They have qualified, so they move to the
Yeah.
the quarterfinals tonight.
That's where they started.
Thanks to our crew here, the Grudo family, for looking over for us and setting it all up. And
Pride and joy of Wainwright, Alberta.
I'm sure
Kirk
he'll
Bruno.
show up by the 4th end for the next draw.
Then maybe we leave him here. I don't know.
Okay, thanks everyone.
See you then.